Hey, so I'm having like some thoughts, and I know most people won't understand or agree with me, and I'm not saying my thoughts are right. They're just my thoughts. They are the way I see the world. This is probably because of autism, but I'm not sure. I just wanted to share some of the ways I see the world and see if anyone else feels that way. Um, Probably not. But if you're autistic, maybe you will see it this way. So you're gonna think I'm weird. Oh well. There are certain things that I should understand that I don't. And I think it's because the social part of my brain is like not functioning properly. Um so like for instance, the family. I've never understood why people feel the need to start a family because in my mind, everyone already has a family. See what I mean? And I know, like, when a man and a woman get married, they are a family. But it doesn't feel that way to me. I feel like, in my mind, your husband is your romantic partner, and romance is separate from family, if that makes any sense. So I have a hard time putting the two together in many things, not just this. Also with like animals. Like I've always had a hard time understanding that animals can also be food. Like it's never clicked in my mind. I still eat meat because I understand that I'm supposed to, but it's never made sense to me. Um and that's why I said I know my thoughts aren't right, but this is the way I see. Um and I think the reason why I see the family that way or sorry, I think the reason why I don't feel this huge desire to have babies is because in my mind I already have a family. If that makes sense. Like so if I never have babies, I won't feel like I don't have a family because I do. I have many family members. So I don't feel the need to create a family because they already exist. If that makes sense. I know you'll think I'm crazy or something, but because I've had this conversation before with people and they don't understand me. Um, it's basically like my definition of words is different from what I guess it is, if that makes sense. There are so many things that I don't understand about society. I don't understand traditions, why people feel like they need to do them. I don't I mean, unless God Himself tells you to, which is why I don't feel connected to the commercial holidays in any way because God never told me to do them. So you're basically just being peer pressured by dead people. That's what that is. um, and I have decided to have babies if God will allow it. Um, and the reason is that is God's design. That's according to the Bible, that is God's will for women. So that's what I want to do, and it's because I want to follow God. I want to be biblical, not because I desire a baby. I already nurture my cats, and I feel like that void is filled. But I know that I want the biblical life, and that is the way to do it. So, um, people don't understand that either. They're like, you have to want a baby, and I feel like a baby is just one part of the whole picture. The biblical womanhood life involves kids, but it's not all about kids. It's also being a wife, and all the things that that entails, and a homemaker, and you know, a beauty creator. Just all these things go into one thing. Um, so I'm starting to embrace the biblical womanhood role, and I've changed my routine and my clothes, and I'm just really trying to embrace that. Anyway, probably a different video. But anyway, I just wanted to like share that, see if anybody else feels that way. Like you feel like an outsider looking in, you don't really understand the way things are, and you know that it's probably wrong, but you just don't feel like you can connect with people because you see things so differently, and the way you see things changes your desires in life. Um, so yeah, I always wanted a romantic partner in life. I always wanted that, but I never felt like I need to start a family. Um, sorry if I'm getting repetitive, but anyway. And sorry if I'm talking slowly. That is how I am sometimes. That's part of autism also, is the slow processing speed in my brain. So it will come out slower, and I might have breaks sometimes, like in between words or in between sentences. But yeah, like let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious. All right, God bless.